Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and the time has finally arrived. It is time for our Civilization 6 AI Battle Championship Series. So, if you missed the group stages or a second chance round, essentially what we did is we took all of the civs in the game. I think it was like 36, I think is what the total is, and we split them into regions. So we had the North and South American region. We based those regions based on real-world locations. So we had the North and South America region, we had the Asia region, we had the Africa region, we had the Europe region, and then we kind of had an extra region which encompassed all the extra civs that didn't fit in one of those regions. And then we took the first place, the winner of each one of those regions, and then the first and second place from Asia and Europe, because they had a lot more civs in those regions, and we basically put them here in the final. Then we took all of the remaining civs, which was I think 29 others, and we essentially ran all 29 civs against each other in our second chance group stage. And then the top three from that second chance group stage then also got added into our championship. So now we have 10 civs who are all competing for the title of champion. So we have Genghis Khan with Mongolia, we have Shaka with Zulu, we have Pedro with Brazil, we have Catherine with France, we have Frederick with Germany, Peter with Russia, Gilgamesh with Sumeria, Teddy with America, Hojo with Japan, and then Amanator, I don't know how to say her name. His name? I think it's a her. Whatever, with Nubia. So these are your finalists. So, couple notes about how the finals are going to work. Now, normally with the championship, what you end up doing is you have all 10 civs compete against each other, and whoever comes out on top is the winner. We're doing this, what we're calling a reverse championship. So all 10 are going to be competing. We're only going to compete, though, for 150 turns. At the end of 150 turns, whoever's in last place is out. And then we're going to do this again, and we're just going to keep running it over and over and over again until I think we get maybe down to 4 civs. And then we'll have those 4 civs compete with each other, and then the winner of that map or that round will then be the champion, the winner. So I'm pretty excited with how that's going to work. Also, what that's going to allow is, like, let's say Peter has a very bad start in the first game. He might still have a chance to actually win it all. He just needs to not be in last place, you know, out of whoever's left. So I think that's good. Other thing to note is, so we have a mod right now called Make Humans OP. Again, V2. Essentially, what this does is it adds all human players. They get the following in their cities: +2 culture, 2 faith, science, 3 food, 3 production, 4 gold, 4 housing, 4 entertainment, 20 loyalty, and then a 50% yield increase to all culture, faith, science, food production, and gold. And so that sounds like super OP. The reason we're using that mod is because usually the civ that is controlling the human player doesn't tend to do that well. Usually we tend to be in last place, we usually get beat early, so I'm kind of hoping that maybe this is going to allow whoever we're playing as to not always be in last place. I've done a couple test games already, and both times we've still ended up in last place or pretty close to it, so I don't know if, you know, that's going to be all that good for us, but we'll see. A couple things I should also note is our start era, we randomize. I took a 1 to 8 random number generator, and so we're going to be starting with classical era because we rolled a 2. This is going to change every single time we roll this, every time we do it. So since we're starting classical era this time, we will never start with classical era again, except for the championship round. Championship round, I'm probably just going to start right away in ancient era. So maybe we should just say no ancient era either then. That might make the most sense. We're also doing a shuffle map, so it's going to be completely random. I'm going to just type in random numbers here and hope it's going to be pretty balanced. One of my test games, Gilgamesh, ended up on a peninsula that was like 2 tiles, and they were both desert, and then he was blocked in by a mountain, so he couldn't get off that peninsula. If we find ourselves with a map like that, we're just going to have to re-roll the game because, yeah, no. That's just kind of not even fair. Also doing tiny map size, so these guys are going to fight each other pretty quickly, and I think we're only going to do domination and score because I want them to be a little more aggressive. Champion round, we're probably going to do full 500 turns. We're going to turn all this on. It's going to be fine. Other thing is Genghis. This was another number generator. I rolled a 1 to 10. I think we rolled a 6, which was Genghis, and so that's why we're playing as him. Since we're playing as Genghis this time, that means we're never going to play as Genghis again. So that's the one advantage. So if you can survive the one round that, you know, you're technically playing as the player, guess what? You got a inroads then for the future. So we'll see. I think everything else we've talked about. No barbarians, no teams. Well, I could say no teams, but it doesn't really matter. We did balanced start position, and there's no city-states either because we want this only to be the players. So let's go ahead and start the game. I'm going to go ahead and mute Sean Bean so I can talk a little more. So now the question is, who am I thinking is going to win? I'm actually going to say Germany, I think, is probably my pick to win. Not because I like Germany the best or anything like that, simply because I've been probably most impressed with Germany. Throughout our entire group stages, like we ended up running 2 rounds in Europe and Germany dominated both times, like absolutely destroyed. And so I'm really feeling like Germany is one of the more stronger civs. We'll see if the later start maybe punishes them, but I don't really think it will. But I really, if I had to pick someone right now, I think it would be Germany. So we'll go ahead and turn on Sean Bean. Let's go ahead and start, and we're rolling. So the goal is with the 150 turns for us to basically have every episode right around 10 minutes or 20 minutes, which has been our normal time for this series. Other thing is when we eliminate 1 civ, so the next game is only going to have 9 civs, we'll probably end up like adding 10 turns because the turns will go by a little bit quicker the less players you have. So this is an interesting map. Basically, we have 2 continent maps with a freaking butt ton of tundra. We could also, maybe turn off the tundra, but the thing is you just make it a warmer world and then you'll just have more desert, I think. I don't know if you can just actually turn it off. So Russia, America, and us all are kind of stuck in the tundra to begin with. On this far left continent, we have Brazil, we have Japan, and we have us. All 3 of us have a lot of room to grow. Brazil looks like they're going to be fairly safe. Sumeria finished a wonder right away. Probably Hanging Gardens. But anyways, Brazil looks like they're going to be fairly safe. Sumeria finished a wonder. Nope, Stonehenge. So they're going to have a religion. Usually that religion is kind of enough to get your score high enough that you're going to be able to get through to the next round. France already has 2 cities up. Russia also has 2 cities, but they're losing Novograd. But it's going slow enough that I think they're going to be okay. They have a lot of room, but unfortunately, this is some pretty bad tiles. America ended up putting their second city down, but they didn't go towards Germany on this nice, sexy, awesome river. Instead, they went down there in Charleston. Because why? I guess because of the oil. That's the only thing I can think of. Even though technically they don't have oil research, the AI kind of cheats and knows where it's at. They do start right next to a wonder, though. The Crater Lake, though. So, yeah. Nubia did get 2 cities down as well, but they're also losing their city. Zulu also has 2 cities. Brazil has 2 cities. Japan just got 2 cities. And we're about to throw down city number 3. There you go. Hey, player. Woot. We might not be in last place. Cool. Let's go ahead and put a quick pause here, and let's see who kind of got an early lead. We'll do this a couple times. We've only met a couple people. We're still in last place, though. Why? Why? We have 2 cities. Our empire score should not be that bad. Kind of bad. It's pretty even, though. Our empire score should jump, though, here in a second. Civics, we're a little behind on culture, which is pretty typical. Technology, we're also... we're at the bottom end of it. And then we have no religion, no great people, and our error score is pretty terrible, too. Here's the other issue. We're kind of boxed in by Japan, so our error score is going to stay pretty low because we're not going to meet a lot of people. There's also no natural wonders or anything like that over here. There's one up here, and actually we probably just saw that one, so that probably gave us a bit of a jump. I think. Unless we already had 4 because of that. Surely we can see you. Surely we can see you from right there. Surely. Like, this is a pretty big thing off the coast. I would think we could see it. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, we should have gotten a little extra score because we got our 3rd city down. We're also getting close to Oracle, and we might be able to build the Oracle. Wonders are great. Wonders are worth 15 error score each. Yeah, we're a little ahead of Japan, I think. So popping out wonders can really change the score. Temple of Artemis is actually going to be completed by France. They're also currently working on Oracle, but they're pretty far behind. Russia's working on Oracle too, but they're pretty far behind. America might be our competition on this one. Nope, Japan finished it. Japan ended up getting the Oracle out first. Well, that's unfortunate. That might be bad for Mongolia. We do have the 3 cities, though. So, that's about the only thing we're clinging to at this point. Hopefully we have enough turns that maybe they can start popping out units. Maybe a war against Japan, although the thing is, they already have walls up, and that's going to be really hard for Mongolia to conquer these walls. So we did normal speed. We had been doing slower speeds just so walls weren't as prevalent. I didn't really care so much for this because we're going for only 150 turns, so it's not going to last long. So we should be, let's see, it should go to turn 225, I think, or turn 226. So Sumeria is trying to put down city number 4. There you go. Nubia is at 3 cities right now. Zulu's at 2. Germany is at 4. But they're a little congested right now, so we'll have to see where they end up. America is extremely congested right now. They have 3 cities, but they are completely surrounded. They have nowhere to go. The question is, actually, Germany looks far more dangerous, too, than America. New Orleans doesn't have walls. Heidelberg doesn't have walls either. It looks like America decided to build some walls, where Germany decided to build some archers. So we'll have to see. We'll have to keep an eye on that. They probably will be at war with each other eventually, but not yet. Not yet. France got the 4 cities. Russia's got 3, but Russia has a ton of space. That extra culture game for Russia is going to be pretty big for them. Especially on these 100-turn timers. They might actually have maybe the best advantage out of this. Brazil, as we said before, they're going to be fine. There's no way Brazil loses this. They have just too much room to expand. Man, we keep getting crappy spots from Mongolia, though. And they do have 3 cities. They do have a chariot. And they do have walls in most of their cities. They could easily probably grab Shizuoka. Unfortunately, though, they do have spearmen. And all they have right now is a heavy chariot. So they could. Nubia ended up finishing a wonder. They got the pyramids. Okay. How's Teddy doing? He could use a wonder right about now. I think Mongolia is probably still in last place. Also, I think... Is Russia at war with Germany? No, they're just passing through here. Germany's got a lot of troops again. Yeah. Germany's looking pretty aggressive here. Frankfurt's going to flip, though, in 5 turns. I don't know what that's going to change, if anything. Germany is looking a little aggressive towards America right now, so they might actually declare war. New Orleans is probably going to flip. Nuremberg would be awesome for American to take. I mean, they just need space. They need to grow, really. So they just need to conquer a couple of cities here. France should be okay because they got a little extra room over here. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4 for Sumeria. Sumeria started a little later, so their war carts aren't going to be as useful. Same thing, I think, with the archers over here in Nubia. Zulu only has 2 cities, and then 3 up here, but that one's probably going to flip before the end. Yeah, so Zulu is going to be near the bottom, too. So right now, I think it's Zulu, America, and Mongolia. Mongolia is knocking out a 1. Nope, Germany beat him. Dang it, dude, Mongolia. Dude, man, that just sucks. That sucks, sorry. Appendanda went to Germany. So that's now 2 wonders Mongolia has missed out on. I don't know what they're using that extra production bonus for. They're about to throw down city number 4. They still only have 2 units, so I don't know. They're a little unaggressive compared to their normal start. They could, however, probably see Brazil with their quadrime if they end up using it. Unfortunately, they can get around over here. And then they could start meeting people. Get at least a little more era score out of it. We'll see. We'll see. So Frankfurt did flip. Frankfurt's going to go to Russia, actually. And Russia's also working the Great Lighthouse. Interesting. France is working on Alhambra. And then Sumeria is sitting here with 5 cities popping out. Forbidden. Great Library. Okay. Okay. Nubia is not building any current wonders yet. Zulu is holding on to their city now. So they're no longer flipping. It almost looks like they're constructing a wonder right here. Their buildings look like they're constructing a wonder. I'm wondering if anyone's going to be aggressive towards them. Germany never declared war on anyone, right? Russia got the Great Lighthouse out. No, I don't think anyone's actually declared war yet. So Mongolia is exploring, so they're going to start getting some era score. So hopefully that means they're not going to fall too far behind. We're about 50 turns away right now. Petra's going down over here in Brazil for 2 tiles, so hope that works out well for you, dude. Not the best. I mean, it's worth 15 era score, so yeah, sure, go ahead and grab it. And really, no one else has desert tiles, so I guess that's technically the best Petra. That's the best possible Petra right now. Wow. Yeah, because this would also be, too, if someone had a city up there. France ended up finishing a wonder. Which one did you finish? Alhambra? No, that one's already done, right? Was it the Great... That's the mausoleum at Helicon Arsis. No, it's the Temple Artemis. Yeah, it must have been the Temple Artemis, then. America declared war on Russia. This is probably going to be a bad idea. Yep. They have quite a few catapults. And they're looking at walls right now. And they're looking at horsemen against their archers. So I don't think America is going to be able to survive that war. Mongolia is starting to move troops up. So Mongolia is getting ready to declare war here on Japan. And If they can take Gifu? If they can take that, they would have potential to stay out of bottom. Let's see. Still in last place. Not by much, though. And really, Nubia's in third to last. Interesting. Who did we say was third to last? Zulu, actually. So Zulu's up here in fourth. But, I mean, it's close. It's close. It kind of seems like it's between Teddy and Mongolia right now. Teddy, how is he ahead right now? He has 3 more points for civics. He's losing to empire size, though. Great people is equal. He has a little more technology. And he has a lot more era score. He has a lot more era score because he met a lot more people, I'm assuming. He also started right next to that natural wonder, which probably gave him quite a bit of era score, too. Genghis is going to meet a lot more people, so he's going to catch up a little bit as, you know, he keeps exploring. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch up, though, to America. Downside is America is about to lose a bunch of troops, so we'll see. We'll see. We're only losing 1 civ, so I would rather it not be the one we're playing as, but I guess it's going to end up having to be probably that. Japan's trying to put down the Hue, and they ended up finishing Great Library, and now both Brazil and Japan are trying to put Petra up, and I'm not sure who's closer. Zulu declared war on Germany, and I don't know, that's going to be an interesting one. They got a lot of catapults, but Germany has a lot of troops right now, so I think Germany's going to be fine. Zulu's expanding. Yeah, that's why Zulu's not in last place, because they started to expand up in this direction. So remember, Nubia was actually in third to last, even with all of these towns, man, and a freaking wonder, 2 wonders, the Jebel. They might not have finished the Jebel, though, by the time we were looking at the score. So I really think it is coming down to Germany versus America, or rather Mongolia versus America for last place. So let's see, how many turns are we at? That was like 187, right? We maybe shouldn't have done 150. We maybe should have done 125. We got 4 minutes left. Yeah, maybe a little bit too many turns. We can always stop it whenever, too. So, Brazil declared war on Zulu. Japan declared war on Zulu. Interesting. Mongolia is not declaring war on Japan, which I really thought would happen. And Gifu right here would be easy to take. Okay, so they started popping out their knights. They have a chance here. They have a chance to catch back up. France ended up finishing a wonder. They're also building Hue. Probably the Colossus or maybe the Alhambra. I think we already saw the Alhambra, didn't we? Zulu pieced out Germany. Nothing ended up happening, although they ended up taking out the walls for Aachen. So Aachen is open for conquest now. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone's close enough with any troops, although America popped out quite a few troops here. Maybe. Potential. Really, it's coming down to whether or not Mongolia is going to declare war on Japan, I think. Japan's not that strong. Really, they aren't, and they also don't have a ton of walls. So that makes me wonder if maybe they're friendly with me. That might have been what happens. Yeah, they're friendly with me. But unless we declare war on them, we're probably going to end up in last place, I think. Falling behind. I think we're only going to do 125 turns. No, because that would be 3 turns. Yeah, well, yeah. We only got 26 more turns. Yeah, no, we can go that way. We're good. So really, it's going to come down to whether or not Mongolia gets aggressive here. I think is what's going to happen. Whoever wins this doesn't matter because we're starting from scratch in the next round. What I should do is I should take whoever's in last place. Nah, see, that's not fun. So Sumeria declared war on Nubia. Interesting. Sumeria has been really quiet this game. I was thinking of saying, like, whoever was in last place should be the one that we control. Maybe it should be whoever's in first place is the one that we control. And then you're almost punished for doing good. I mean, it's the AI. The AI doesn't know any better, so it's not like, you know, the AI is going to be smart enough to go, oh, no, we should get second place, not first. That would make it interesting. But then it's like, hey, you do really good and then you get punished after doing really good. I don't know. I think we just keep it completely random. Hey, Mongolia, I so want to take control of Mongolia and declare war. Gosh. Germany declared war on America. That might actually go okay, because they got caravels and crossbows. America has quite a few catapults, but this could actually go well for them, for Germany. Not for America. America's not going to be able to grab Heidelberg. And I don't think they can push up to Aachen. But man, if they could take Aachen, dude, that would be hilarious. This might actually be really good for Mongolia. Although, right now, I think Germany's going to have a hard time bringing down those walls. We got 10 turns left? No, we got 20 turns left. QA is still being built in multiple locations. So, I don't know who's going to get it down first. Russia declared war on America. Wow. Wow. Dang. Mongolia declared war on Japan. There we go. So things are looking up for Mongolia. Things are looking really down for America. But Mongolia is also trying to build the mausoleum. I don't think they're going to be able to get it in time. Japan, peace out, Zulu. Mongolia should be able to grab Gifu. That should be no problem. Let's see, 14 turns. We have enough turns to finish this. If no one else is building the mausoleum, Mongolia might be able to grab that, and then with plus the city, they should be okay. Yeah, they're gonna grab Gifu. And then they might go straight for Zizoka. We'll have to see. I think just grabbing Gifu is probably gonna give them enough era score from just empire size that they should be okay. There was no wonders there. How did the samurai live? He must have popped. I don't even know how that samurai lived there. Interesting. Okay, so Sumeria finished a wonder. That was, I think, UA. Yeah, they finished the UA. And this is actually really good for them. They have a lot of lake tiles. Once again, we're playing a really short game, so it doesn't matter. Oh, no! Germany's building the mausoleum. Crap! Crap. I think they're going to actually get it done with. However, Washington is about to fall to Russia. And America, New Orleans fell to Germany. So it looks like America is going to be the one eliminated. Man, well, that's unfortunate. Sorry, Teddy. I liked you. We just got a really bad era for you, and, well, yeah. That's unfortunate, because I wanted to see America in the information age. I wanted to see them start plopping out a bunch of planes. So it looks like Mongolia is going to survive, so congratulations to them. We got about 10 turns left, so... Brazil, man, Brazil got a ton of area over here, so... Nubia ended up fairly strong, too, I think, all things considered. Sumeria didn't take anything from them. Sumeria is extremely strong. If this game were to go the full length, who would we predict to win? Honestly, probably Russia. Because they have a very easy Charleston to take. France is never going to be that aggressive when it comes to troops, so Russia could declare on them. Germany isn't all that big here. I think they had probably the best room to grow. Japan ended up piecing out Mongolia. That's unfortunate because you could have grabbed Shizuoka. But all right, I think Mongolia, yeah, is going to survive. Interesting. The thing with Mongolia is Mongolia needs like a couple hundred turns or so just to kind of start momentum going, because they need to start popping out units. And once they start popping out their units, it's like GG. The thing is, though, late game, you start with so much extra production that I think it's, you know, probably fine. I'm just going to put you on Auto Explorer. Yeah, it's a 50-point lead. I don't think there's any way Teddy can win this. You know, there's so many units to move. Let's just roll it for a couple more turns. I just want to roll it for a couple turns because I just don't want to do it by hand because it's just going to take forever. Because then I have to tell every one of his troops to stay still. And, you know, like, I don't know. He might go to explore and find some stuff. So, I don't know. Mongolia ended up finishing a wonder too. Yeah. Yeah, he got Mausoleum knocked out. Okay. So, yeah, that pretty much was the nail in the coffin there for America. Poor America, man. Oh, America's dead. No, they still got Charleston. Washington, however, flipped. But... too little, too late. They'll probably go back to Germany. They don't have any melee units, actually. Germany's probably going to help Russia take it. So we got 2 turns remaining. Zulu and Sumeria declared war. Zulu actually have quite a few of their units here, and Sumeria is pretty weak. So yeah, Zulu would be able to take some cities here. We're going to go ahead and stop it now. And then this is going to be the end. So it'll be 0 turns remaining, which means we'll do one more turn, we'll get the final screen, and then we'll take a quick look at the score, and then we're going to wrap that episode up. So, all right, I don't care. It literally does not matter. Go explore. Skip, 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 skip. It's easier for me to hit space than to hit alert or skip or anything like that. God, he ended up with a lot of troops, man. Can we go? Come on. Oh, I have to move one of them. Dang it. Okay, here we go. And final screen. At the end of things, you know, remember when everyone loved us? Then we declared war on Japan. Now everyone hates us. So, all right, just one more turn. Let's end up looking. So Teddy ended up getting in last place. So Teddy is now officially eliminated, which is kind of depressing. Over here, we have... Who is this? Let's see. Russia's in first. Catherine's in second. Screw this. Reveal. Oh. Space, right? Yeah, there we go. Go away. So we're going to get probably a score boost here. Doesn't matter. So Peter was in first. Catherine's in second. Gilgamesh was in third. Japan was actually in fourth, which is kind of surprising to me because they're a little weaker. I wonder if it's religion that really kind of made the difference here. Yeah, they had a little bit of a religion. Did all 4 of these guys have a religion? France didn't. France didn't. So, all right. So we're going to wrap this episode up. Our first round of the championship series is officially over. Teddy is officially eliminated, which means now all we have left is Russia, France, Sumeria, Japan, Germany, Brazil, Nubia, Zulu, and Mongolia. So one of those 9 civs is going to be your champion. Not entirely sure who yet. We'll have to wait a couple more episodes to see. For now, hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game comment, show your support. I'll see you guys next time. Later.